point deep. Fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence. Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it the ball. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around the angle. He stones him far side.
Point blank on Engel again, and he stops him.
Shotgun snap, Engel looking left, now looking right. Throw far side, throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side, pile on. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. She'll line it, ball into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hillard. Feed it in. Maddie Ray, right hand lane and down.
Great steal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One timer to Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right, and looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
And your state champions.
Your state champion.
Your Bayport Pirates.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Good evening and welcome out to Bayport High School as we get set for non-conference volleyball, a sectional rematch from a year ago, as it will be the Kaukauna Ghosts and the Bayport Pirates. Great to have you along from Bayport High School. Chris Learman, Brian Nickel. Non-conference affair here in the middle of the regular season. As I mentioned, two teams that get to the sectional stage last year, oddly enough, here on this Bayport floor. Both teams graduated a ton at very unfamiliar faces for both.
Yeah, last year's sectional game tape's not going to be worth a whole lot to these teams, but it was a great match. Again, Bayport sweeping Kaukauna on its way to its first ever state tournament appearance last year. In the sectional semis, it was 25-22, 26-24, and then 25-15. Rolling downhill on the way to the sectional final, sectional championship, and a state tournament appearance. Bayport off to a good start this year, 11-3 overall, 2-0 in the FRCC. Kaukauna limping in at 6-10, but 3-1 in the FVA. Outstanding volleyball conference historically. A notch above the FRCC top to bottom, but Bayport has been holding its own against FVA opponents in tournament play, and partly because they do a good job scheduling some of the better teams in the FVA in non-conference play. Tonight, just another example of that.
Yeah, great to see two programs not afraid to compete against each other, that they figure that they're going to be in the balance of where the sectional teams meet towards the top. You see that last year, these teams play in the regular season the last couple of years, actually, and then they square off in the postseason. You get that test throughout the middle of the year and kind of gauge where you're at.
Yeah, and competing for tournament seeding, right? So a win in the non-conference portion here can give you a leg up in the argument for that all-important tournament seeding and a little bit smoother path through the regional sectional, which both of these teams aim to do. They've been at that level of quality, competing for the right to go to state from this section for a number of years. So we expect, despite young, inexperienced teams tonight, we expect some high-quality volleyball, well-coached teams, and excited to have this caliber of non-conference opponent here at Bayport High School, Chris.
Tonight's Bayport volleyball broadcast is proudly supported by Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. Amplify Health by Bell and Titletown Sports Medicine Orthopedics. Town Line Pub and Grill by Budget Blinds of Howard and Crivets. Myron Construction Building Excellence by Northeast Wisconsin Technical College. By Mako's Floor Covering Center. Greg Young Automotive of Abrams. Gallagher's Pizza. AD Images. Kim Sace Hardware. Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza. Bayport Booster Club. And by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Great to have you with us here tonight for the regular season non-conference matchup. It is in preparation. The first official full day of fall is today. You have a week of the Ghosts and the Phantoms.
There you go. Well said, and a very holiday-themed color scheme for the Kaukauna Ghosts. Love the black and orange kit. Really simple design. I like the elegant design of the Ghost uniforms. Just all orange. Got the Ghosts on the front. Numbers a little bit small maybe from this angle, although my eyes are a little bit old, so we won't hold that against Kaukauna. But really nice looking short sleeve kit in Bayport. In their navy blues tonight, so neither team in white. We've got blue and orange. We should easily be able to tell these teams apart, not to mention they play on different sides of the net.
So we get set for the starting lineups and national anthem in just a moment as we get set to bring that to you. Make sure that we can get things squared away for Mr. Brian here. I want to write down the starters on your sheet for you as
well. Chris does that. I'll just need to comment a little personal connection. One of the linesmen here tonight is the legendary Lee Stuyvenberg, former Green Bay Preble head coach, Green Bay Preble Hall of Famer, one of the preeminent volleyball coaches in Northeast Wisconsin. Took Preble to state and a state championship in the 90s. Lee is a linesman now, still giving back to the game. Gosh, probably 40, 50 years in. So awesome to see Lee here whipping the flag tonight for these volleyball teams. A volleyball legend, Lee Stuyvenberg, in the house tonight. Bayport student section keeping the dark outfit theme in vogue. All black tonight in the end zone behind the Bayport serving line as we prepare for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Kaukauna Ghosts, senior outside hitter Ashlyn Vandevort, joined by junior Anastasia Ratner and junior Anna Van Dalen, senior Claire Garretts, junior Aslan Falser, and junior Nyla Wilkinson is in the middle. Head coach Darren Mathias, co-coach his wife, Jody Mathias. So the coaching tandem of the Mathiases, leading Kaukauna to a 6-10 record so far this year, 3-1 in the FBA. For the Bayport Pirates in the short sleeve navy blue kit with the Columbia blue numbers and white trim, the junior setter Megan Bruss. Outstanding match last time here. Boy, when you spread the ball around like she did with 5 or 6 hitters involved, you know the setter had a great night. Senior Lily Nowak is on the outside. Senior Kira Lynch. Freshman Amelia Voigt and senior Taylor Nuenschwander are the middle blockers. And sophomore multi-sport athlete star Alexia Stevens, fresh off the tennis courts. Big match tonight against Notre Dame. We'll talk about that later. That rounds out the starting lineup for Bayport. Head coach Bed Alexander Wolf and co-head coach Denise Kapalko are leading Bayport to an 11-3 overall mark. Great early season start for this young team, as Chris mentioned, with a lot of turnover. Really, Bruss and Nuenschwander, the only players with any significant experience back from last year's state team. And 2-0 in the FRCC after a sweep last week on the road at Sheboygan North. Bayport dusting the Raiders 25-17, 25-19, 25-20. Last time out at home, it was a sweep over Pulaski. We'll see what the Pirates and Ghosts have in store for us tonight, Chris.
Tonight's officials are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to enforce the rules of the game. Are you looking to stay in the game without officials sweeping on half games? Become an official today. Reach out to our athletic director or to the WIAA at wiaawi.org. And your officials this evening, the husband-wife duo of Jody Wheat and David Wheat making their way from Door County. And the linesmen, Rod Lidley and Lee Stuyvenberg.
The legendary, at least. We will not be questioning any lines calls tonight, Chris. Rod and Lee, East Side volleyball legends. So great to have them here, continue to give back to the sport. Grateful to have the level of experience and quality of officials for volleyball here tonight and every night. Great job by the conference co-commissioners to continue to bring high-level stewards of the game and to promote these athletes' experiences.
As always, feel free to tweet the booth at Voice of BP. Send us a note. Get in touch with us. We'd love to hear where you may be watching from. Troy Frisk and his man cave watching along. The Enghams are at home for the evening, and they are tuned in from Howard. Great to have you tonight for non-conference volleyball. First of two this week. First of two matches, I suppose. Thursday will be conference, as it's the newest addition to the Fox River Classic. West De Pere comes to town.
The ascendant West De Pere Phantoms. And in the Bayport Libero jersey tonight, forgot to mention her as part of the starters, Taylor Russell, Columbia blue short sleeve. And for the Ghosts, it is number 11, junior Ava Reeder, in a black outfit for the Libero, and we're underway.
Opening serve picks out the attempt from Nowak on the left side for the Pirates. Off an arm through the end line, and Bayport takes the match's first point.
Yeah, Nowak was my player of the game last week, Chris. Just steady. Really played within herself. Did a great job handling all the sets thrown her way. Not just an outlet on the left side. She's a primary option for Bruss.
Service duties will be from Madison LeBeau. Senior, 5'6", will toss it up the left arm, swing with the right, send it over. Libero to play it. That's Ava Reeder. Back row free ball comes from right to left, played with Russell. Pass up the Bruss, doesn't move an inch. Quick run down the middle, swing by Neuenschwander. Kept off the floor, and another free ball, but this one is not going to be able to be controlled. It's out of play. Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Nice coverage there by the Ghost Libero, Ava Reeder, to pick up that middle attack. She was ready. Anyone who has seen this Bayport team play and Megan Bruss set, they know they like to run it through the middle when they get a good pass.
LeBeau with the serve again. Reeder digs it out. Pass in the middle to Fulker. And a little tip in the front left corner. And Kaukauna's on the board.
Yeah, set wasn't there, but the hitter did a great job reading the block. That block was pulled way in. She had that short corner wide open and took advantage.
Talk about, obviously, we're a Bayport broadcast, so we have the Pulse and the Pirates and who they lost from last year. The Kaukauna squad has players playing at Whitewater, Wayne State, Bemidji State.
There you go.
All over the collegiate scene.
College-bound swingers. That's outstanding.
Reeder diving to her right, and there's going to be a blocking error. Is going under the net. There's the line, the mid-court line of basketball or of volleyball there. You can step on the line. At least one part of your foot has to be on it. If your foot or any extremity is fully across the line, that is then a violation.
Yeah, good rule primarily for player safety. These folks are just jumping, one jump after another. As the ace, first one of the night for Ayla Colombo. Bayport served Pulaski off the court last time out. But that rule primarily is safety rule. A lot of players jumping up and down. You can easily roll an ankle there. So both officials, up official and down official, called the same thing. Must have been a clear violation.
Colombo with the serve again. A free ball from right to left. Colombo passes one up to Bruss.
Perfect pass.
Set left side. Big swing coming in. And the first kill of the night for Alexia Stevens makes it 5-1 Pirates.
Yeah, great job by Colombo. Put pressure on the defense with the serve, and then the perfect pass up to Bruss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night for Bayport. Up 5-1.
Colombo again from the back line. Sends it from left to right as you watch here in the opening set of action. Attack left side over the block, and it's going to fall down to the hardwood. Swing fry Vandenvoort, the outside hitter, and the senior gets Kaukauna a point.
Bit of an off-speed pitch there. I think Bayport defense was back a little bit, and the ball kind of floated in front. Weren't able to get on their toes and get under it.
Standing serve, a powerful serve by Ratner. Attack right side, Neuenschwander. Cover on the block. Pirates, Stevens to play a down ball back line, dug up by Matthias. Right side, roll shot off the heel of the hand coming from Garrett's. Pirates run down the middle, Neuenschwander tipped at the net, but still too much Taylor on it. It's 6-2.
Great job by Bayport limiting Kaukauna's runs. Kaukauna sided out twice, and Bayport had limited them to 1 point. That's a way to pull away early. Pirates up 6-2, not allowing the visitors to string anything together.
Far left of your screen, the only Pirate, as Brian mentioned, to not be in Navy tonight, Taylor Russell, and she'll send over to her fellow libero, right side. Attack on the left side now. Tipped to the net by the Pirates. Colombo skies one into the air. Russell. Free ball comes from Stevens, left to right. Stepping in the Phantoms. Middle for Folker. Attack right side. Pirates get a tip on the swing from Garrett. Again, the Pirates back to Stevens. This time a full swing. Not a free ball. Left side. Tip into the block. Pirates couldn't push across, and a kill goes down for Vandevort.
Kaukauna back row steady early on. Good job passing up the target. And we'll see if Bayport can limit the damage to 1 as they have the last 2 set outs.
Serve over. Kaukauna down by 3. A run down the middle. The freshman Voigt with her first swing. Waiting to get it back. Nope, they'll go to Stevens. A little tip over. Nice job to cover on the right side for Lam. Down ball played for Kaukauna. Pirates another go at it. Voigt, back corner. Great spot. And Amelia has her first kill tonight.
First one for the freshman. Listed at 5'11" in the program. If she's 5'11", I'm 4'11", Chris. She's every inch as tall as Taylor when they stand next to each other. I'm guessing this program was printed maybe a month ago, and that our good friend Amelia is growing, and gone. She's going to be an outstanding player for 4 years here for Bayport.
Bruss, the setter. She picks up the serve. Tip over, covered by Stevens. Bruss from a platform. Left side tip. Double is up again this time. And Kaukauna, 8-10-14 on the right side. That is Wilkinson and Van Elzen, and a point to the Ghosts.
Teams trading points after an early 5-1 lead for Bayport. But again, Bayport getting the ball right back from Kaukauna, not allowing 2 in a row thus far.
Serve from right to left. A floater picks out Colombo, and the two-hand slam in the middle by Wilkinson.
Good coverage by the junior middle and Kaukauna. And the streak's broken. 2 in a row for the Ghosts.
And an ace for the Ghosts.
Yeah, some miscommunication on the Bayport back row there.
Joanne Brockman watching with us. Dave Aragoni, Keely Blazer. Miss Blesser, hope you're doing well. Got to see her last Tuesday when Pulaski was here. Pirates get a hand on it, left side. Track, big swing from Stevens. Skied into the rafters. Pirates are going to get an overpass. Again, Alexia left side. Down the line, catches the Phantoms watching.
It's a shot maker swing right there from Alexia. Great reaction time, as you might expect from a top-level tennis player. She's going to put the ball where she wants it on the court. Great hand control. Keely's watching. She's scouting. She's not watching. She's scouting if she's coaching for another team. So let's call it what it is.
Left side attack from Van Dalen. Nowak from the backhand. Attack right side for the Ghosts. Going back corner. Missing long is Van Elzen. They try to keep the Vans all in the Dutch names. And
there you go. It's the melting pot of Northeast Wisconsin. Got the Dutch, got the Belgians, you got the Germans.
there's a Vanda Voort, a Van Dalen, a Van Elzen. Try to keep them straight as the night goes along. Keep the ace straight for the Pirates, a 10-6 lead here in the opening set.
Alexia with 3 of those 10 points, 2 kills and an ace.
Stevens sends over a dart, played by Van Dalen. She gets it back. Nope, miscommunication, and a free ball sent over. Brust taken out of the play, however. Nowak left side, fading away. Big swing, kept off the floor by Vandeboort. Attack left side. Again, it is Van Dalen. Pirates to go on the left side. Nowak from 12 feet away this time. Off of the arms of the Ghost and through.
Kaukauna looking young at times. Out of rotation and miscommunication there as the second ball was mishandled. Bayport taking advantage after a 3-0 run by Kaukauna. Bayport returns the favor, and Stevens just misses with that serve in the middle of the net.
Eva Reeder. Libero. Only Ghost in black. Watched Casper the Friendly Ghost last night, oddly enough.
A favorite in our house as well.
My wife had never seen it. The girls had, of course, never seen it. Ball misses long. Bayport wanted a tip, no call. Friendliest ghost you know.
A young Christina Ricci, one of her first film credits. We're losing half our audience talking about kids' movies from the 90s.
We're
Chris.
down to 2.
Yeah.
Service ace for Readers. She keeps going.
Eric Idle from Monty Python, one of the bad guys in that movie. Outstanding.
Reader and her club down 9-11 here in the opening set of action. Ghosts to serve against the Pirates. Reader back line just a little long.
Good communication there by Bayport. Loud, clear call to pull back the libero. And the one rotation without the libero means the middle blocker, Amelia Voigt, gets a serve.
Amelia tosses it up, and the bottom drops out. Reader has to play it. From a platform, a free ball comes over right to left from Vandervoort. Bruss just waiting for it. Middle run. Solo in the front. Kaukauna thought they had won the point. Pirates cover up nicely. Attack right side. Bayport gets a finger on it. Voigt, that's the first contact. Noah with the third swing. Joust at the net. Tipped over by Neuenschwander and Taylor. The Pirates kept it alive, and they get the point.
Great job with no quit on that point by the Pirates. Huge block on Neuenschwander, but dug up out of there by Kira Lynch. Bayport stays in it to win it. And the second serve by Voigt is just short. Kaukauna to sub. Voigt out and Russell back in for Bayport.
Serve will come over from Folker. Nowak to Bruss. Behind her head, right side, Kira Lynch down the line. Reader does a nice job to cover, moving to her left. Back row attack, big swing, kept off the floor for the Pirates. Back to Nowak left side, into a double. Ghost can't push across. Point to Bayport.
Fourth for Nowak. Great job powering through the block, finishing the swing to go right down the front. Outstanding fundamental volleyball.
Kira Lynch again from the back line. And she'll pick out Reader. Skies went into the rafters. Attack left side from Garrett.
Great dig
Russell
by Russell.
to keep it off the floor. Nowak going back corner. Nobody home. And the Pirates regain a 5-point advantage.
Yeah, she's a handful. And the problem for Kaukauna is if you sneak that block out toward Nowak, you got Taylor Neuenschwander one-on-one in the middle. So great rotation here for Bayport to pull away. 15-10 right now.
Kira again. Back row attack coming for the Ghosts. Pirates get a deflection on it, but the kill goes down for Van Dalen. Score is the 11-15. Ghosts down 4. They have the serve. Jump serve in. Russell gets to it. Bruss high on the outside to Nowak. Going cross court, kept off the floor by Reader. Attack right side, roll shot off the heel of a hand. Russell gets first contact, jump set, shoot set. There it is. Neuenschwander with a big swing.
Taylor Russell earning the floor burns tonight all over the last 2 points in the back row for Bayport.
(16-11). Pirates have the lead. Reader pops it right to the center in the middle. Bayport waiting for it. An overpass on the dig attempt. Attack left side. Big swing, a little too long from Vandervoort. Bayport another point.
Looks like she had the line. The block was a bit late, but unable to snap it down. And Kaukauna, timeout with Bayport extending the lead to 6. It's largest of the match.
17-11. Pirates are on top here in the opening set of action. Proud supporter of Bayport Volleyball, the Bayport Booster Club, providing support for all students in athletics at Bayport High School. We need you. Please support by volunteering or patronizing the concession stand at all events. Whether it be for homecomings just a week away, Brian.
Exciting time of year.
Volleyball coming up on Thursday. In fact, we can go up to the upcoming broadcasts that we have. Got a busy few weeks here. Thursday, we have West Appear in town for volleyball. That'll be a Fox River Classic Conference match. Welcome to the FRCC for West Appear. Friday is football at Green Bay Southwest. Next week, we'll have soccer as well as football on tap. 17-11 our score here from Bayport High School.
We don't track attacking errors, but it does seem like the Ghosts have had a few more unforced errors deep on attacks, keeping Bayport just up an advantage. And right on cue, the Ghosts convert, hitting the back line.
Claire Garrett's a nice middle run.
Good timeout by the coaches for Kaukauna.
Assist to Fulker. Was it Madison Tripp last year, or the outstanding setter that we got to say repeatedly?
Serve is short for Kaukauna. 2 aces, 2 errors for both teams. Not nearly the relentless serving pace that we saw against Pulaski.
Russell fires home a dart. Attack right side. This one's going to be a little long from Garrett's. Pirates 19-12 as they try to win the race to 20.
Russell back to serve.
Ball popped up. Going over on 2. Covered up nicely by LeBeau. Bruss. She'll go return the favor. Covered up nicely by Reeder. Attack left side. Vandevort tipped at the net by Bayport. Bruss ups in from the platform. Stevens roll shot to the back corner. Great play by 13. Her second competition of the evening. And it's 20-12.
Coach Alexander Wolf hopping up and down with excitement on that play. Great finish for the Pirates. Stevens' 3rd kill tonight.
Brian mentioned earlier, tennis player as well. Big match tonight that very well could determine the Fox River Classic Conference in girls tennis, as there's an ace fired from Taylor Russell. And in that tennis match, Alexia Stevens at #1 singles, a bronze medalist in doubles a year ago. She wins 10-3 via tiebreak.
Good for her to get some high-level competition and experience. She's been walking through the conference, I would imagine, with her talent level, and to hold on in the tiebreak handily, 10-3, big win at the top of the ticket for Bayport.
Next timeout will be against West Appear, who is the best tennis player in the state of Wisconsin. So Alexia will test her undefeated record.
There you go. That's why they play the games, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Colombo trying to go left, but a little tardy to the spot. Ending the Pirates' run, but it's still a 9-point advantage late in the first.
Yeah, Bayport scoring 2 and 3 at a time. Kaukauna just clipping away, but not really able to string together a big run here as sophomore setter Kayla Lam back in. Again, a young Kaukauna team. Young at some key positions as well. Lam serving and setting from the back.
Russell skies one to Bruss in the middle. Voigt. Reeder diving to her right, gets one hand on it, and a great play by the Phantoms keeps it alive. Bruss, left side, Stevens coming forward with momentum, and a powerful swing of the right arm. The lead is back to 10.
And the speed of that Bayport attack was made possible by a pinpoint perfect pass from Taylor Russell in transition. Great job getting the ball up to target. Bruss and Stevens did the rest, but it all started with Russell there. She's having a heck of a night here to open things up for Bayport. 23-13 Pirates.
Bruss with the right arm. Lam steps in, attack left side, doubles up for Bayport. It's a whole lot of Voigt and Lynch. The Pirates get the set point.
That's 12 foot of Pirate block right there between those two. And Bayport ran away and hid here in the opening set. Bruss to serve for it.
Megan sends one back line. Kaukauna trying to track it down. Down ball played. Left side. Pirates have a go at it. Colombo to Bruss. Megan in the middle. Amelia Voigt popped up by Reeder. Play continues. High in the left side to Vandevort. Pirates with Colombo. Again Bruss. So this time she goes over on 2. Megan Bruss to end it here with the kill. And Bayport takes the opening set from Kaukauna.
5th attacker of the Pirates to record a kill. Megan Bruss has been dishing the ball, distributing the offense all night. She says, I'll take it from here on set point. Bayport 25-13 with a one-sided start here at home against the Ghosts. Pirates looking outstanding.
Just a simple dump on 2. That ball falls down. Pirates take it in the first. We'll step aside, take a break. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Volleyball.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 180,000 participants here in Wisconsin who take part in high school sports.
At Parker John's, we do barbecue the right way, from tender pulled pork to slow smoked brisket.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not in the mood for barbecue? Our Stonefire pizzas are baked to perfection. Looking to wet your whistle? We've got great craft beers, signature cocktails, and loaded Bloody Marys. Parker John's is a family-friendly place to have a smoking good time. So whether you're here for all-you-can-eat nights or just a great meal, we'll bring the smoking good flavor 7 days a week. Come on down, we can't wait to have you.
Parker John's. Whether you need stunning senior photos, dynamic team media days, impactful corporate portraits, or family photos to last a lifetime, AD Images expertise will bring your vision to life. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose AD Images and let your photos truly make a statement. Contact AD Images to book now, and let's make some memories to last a lifetime.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
It's time to call Budget Blinds.
Let us help you with your free in-home consultation and free design services for top quality blinds, draperies, and shutters. Top quality blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
Do you have any questions or comments? Get involved with the game. Tweet your questions and send your comments to Bayport Radio on Twitter at Voice of BP.
Set number 2 from Bayport High School as the opening set goes to the Pirates. 25-13.
8-1 run to close things out for Bayport with 17-12. Kaukauna serving, and the Pirates absolutely sailed off into the sunset. Voigt serves it up to start set 2.
Tip over the block. Trying to get there was Kira Lynch, but she cannot, and the Ghosts take the first point.
Unofficially in the first set, Lily Nowak leading the way with 5 kills. Alexia Stevens with 4, Taylor Neuenschwander with 3, Voigt and Bruss 1 apiece. 3 aces, 2 errors for Bayport, 2-2 for Kaukauna.
Serve over. Attack right side. Lynch, a big thump down the line, but kept off the floor from the Ghosts. The team in orange and black fighting here in the start of set number 2, and they'll get a free ball. Reeder right up to her setter, Folker. Middle run off the double in the middle, and Garretts will get a kill. It's 2-0. Rather, the kill will go to Ratner.
Kaukauna's first contact is the strength of this young team. They've really done a great job both in transition and in serve receive, getting that ball up to target, chasing it down. Again, another dig of a hard-driven ball. Outstanding play by Kaukauna's Reeder.
Russell to Nowak, left side, cross court. Overpass, Neuenschwander, back line. Gets it to fall, a tip nonetheless.
A little bit behind her head. She was thinking about it. Should I, shouldn't I? I think the aggression was rewarded. Just got it to land in. Linesman Lee Steibenberg thought about it. Wasn't sure, but the bottom dropped out. It landed in. Correct call by Lee, of course.
Serve from LeBeau. Reader again. This one's going to be played out of the net. Free ball to the left side. Russell the brush. She has to track it down a little bit. Nowak off the antenna. Off the block. And she gets it to go. We're even at 2.
So steady, right? She had to come in a little bit for that set. Didn't overswing. Saw she had one-on-one. Could take it either side. Played it off the block for the kill. Steady fundamental player. Really like watching Lily Nowak play.
Reader, left side. Swing comes from Van Elzen. Back row attack from Stevens. Again, Reader pops one to a teammate. Down ball to be played in the front corner.
Great
Nowak
coverage.
is right waiting there. On the way down, New and Schwander to get a kill.
Great defensive coverage by Lily Nowak. Covering her blocker, getting the ball up to the setter, and again, Bruss has the courage to put it up in the middle in transition because she can trust Taylor Neuenschwander. Taylor delivers. 3-2 Bayport. Brief Kaukauna lead. Pirates come right back.
Back line, plenty of room to spare on the ace.
Nice floater from LeBeau. Definitely caught the ghosts flat-footed as ball sailed right between 2 defenders and landed in. This one more of a back spinner. Another ace.
Are you changing with the toss? Is it all on the toss? How you vary things just on the contact?
More on the contact. I don't know whether or not she is trying to hit more knuckleballs or more with spin, but that's 2 that with a little back spin in a row. The first serve was a delightful knuckleball. Just the bottom dropped out of it.
Nowak left side from Bruss. Block is there, but it goes off the block and out to the outside. Far side of your screen, Bayport.
Lucky 7 for Nowak. More often at the higher levels of play, you'll see jump serve, heavy top spin, right? Try to get the ball to the other side as quickly as possible. That one had a little pace on it. And another ace. 3 aces in this stretch for LeBeau.
That's 6-0 run.
Firing it up. Knuckleballer, couple back spins. That one had a little drive to it.
Number 6 remains at the line until she clicks the top of the tape and falls back on the Bayport side. So the team in orange will get a serve.
Knuckled a little bit on LeBeau. Didn't get under it. But outstanding run there to give the Pirates the lead and a 4-point lead at that.
Brenna Mathias just off center on the back line, and number 10 picks out Stevens. Bruss tracking it down, pushed by Neuenschwander to the 10-foot line. Good little location to dump it.
Good read by Taylor. Set wasn't tight. But when you're tall and long-armed like she is, you can adjust, and she made the correct play to the middle of the court. UW Green Bay volleyball recruit, go Phoenix.
Colombo with the serve. Attack left side over the block, back corner. Ashlyn Vandevort and the outside hitter gets it to go down.
Yeah, Vandevort's been the most aggressive attacker for Kaukauna. We've seen them go to her in the back row. She's the weapon. Can the setters take advantage? Bayport doubling up Kaukauna 8-4 early on here in set 2.
Right side, double is up. 18-2, Wilkinson and Vandevort.
Yeah, they read the backslide well there for Taylor. Their 2 were camped out on her, closed the door, and she was unable to score off the block.
Anastasia Ratner. Set right side again, this time a little off of the antenna. Ball played through the rafters. And Vandevort with a heavy swing despite the ball tracking over her shoulder. Alexia Stevens to respond. She goes cross court, misses wide. Just like that, 3 straight for Kaukauna.
Might be first miss of the night by Stevens, and a great play on that third contact by Vandevort. That ball coming over her shoulder. Typically you just see them play a free ball over. She drove it to the back court. Really impressed with Kaukauna senior. Number 2. Great serve. Bottom dropped out of that. for the junior Ratner. First ace of the set, third of the night. And don't look now, the Ghosts are within one.
Ratner again, standing on the back right. Picks out Russell, spinning off of her arm, Colombo. Stevens going back line. Ratner skies one, played by the setter, Fulker. Attack left side, Vandevort, tip over. Bayport, a little arm here, arm there, chicken wing, ball over. Run down the middle, and it's going to be just wide. Kaukauna bench wanted a tip, but it's not. That'll end the run in Bayport 9-7.
Great hustle by the Pirates. That's how you break up a little scoring run with the visitors. Wasn't pretty, but got the job done. Bayport by 2, Russell to serve.
Taylor sends it over and picks up Vandevort. Ball played in the middle, free ball opportunity for the Pirates. High on the left side, swing for Stevens, misses the left line.
Back-to-back attacking errors on the last 2 Stevens swings. Uncharacteristic and unlikely that will continue based on her athleticism. Kayla Lam, sophomore setter, back in to serve and set.
Lam to toss one up. Colombo. Stevens gets it from Brust. Cross court. This one, she's able to find it. A couple of hitting errors in a row, but it goes through.
Yeah, no doubter that time on the cross court kill by Stevens. Lynch back in for LeBeau. Great run there by Madison LeBeau, serving Bayport into the lead. Pirates lead still at 2. Brust back to serve. She'll have 3 targets. Lynch, Voigt, and Stevens.
Attack left side, going back line, and missing on the swing from Garrett's. Welcome in Candy Purrs, watching with us.
One of Bayview's finest. 11-8. Bayport leads. Brust on the line, just out. Six aces, 4 errors for Bayport, serving a little more aggressively than the Ghost. Just 3 aces to 2 errors for Kaukauna. Vandevort back to serve.
Vandevort from the back line. She's been in trouble for the Pirates a little bit when she's been in front. Stevens powers one and dropping to a knee. Reeder keeps it alive. Bayport at the net. It never went over. They're going to call that 4 contacts.
Yeah, Stevens really likes that sharp cross-court attack. About 3 feet past the 10-foot line. She's been hitting that angle well tonight. Doesn't get credit for the kill, but her swing certainly put pressure on Kaukauna's defense. They couldn't recover.
Double
Big block
is up, but it goes out.
Big block there by Voigt and Lynch. They got the other block for Bayport tonight, but that one, like you said, Chris, just out. Teams trading points here. Bayport up 12-10.
Did miss by much, but not in the plain surface. Little float serve that Russell step into. Jump set behind the head. Lynch with the swing on the right side. Tack left side. Van Dalen. Pirates keep it off the floor. Nowak fading away off the top of the twine. The block was there for it, but it caught the net, hopped over the double, and right in front of a diving Ghost.
Just enough. Keep it in play. You never know. Great job by Lily Nowak again, keeping the ball in play for her team. Bayport gets the point. Voigt back to serve.
Amelia, the Pirate freshman. She'll float one in on Reeder. Passes one to Lam, the sophomore setter, and a kill for the Ghosts to keep within 2.
It's about this point in the first set that Bayport started to pull away. Some attacking errors by Kaukauna. Strong serving by the Pirates. Really flipped the script early on. Kaukauna's steadied the ship a bit. And Bayport's had a few attacking errors early on here. They've kept the Ghosts in it.
Brust, middle of the floor. Neuenschwander. Reeder's going to keep it off the floor. Vandevort, left side. Followed over the shoulders, Van Dalen. Brust for the Pirates. Attack right side. And it's Kira Lynch. A little diagonal kill.
First by Lynch of the night. Neuenschwander held the block. I'll tell you what, when Neuenschwander sees Ghosts in her sleep, they're named Ava Reeder. She's been all over Taylor on her middle attacks tonight. Great play by the libero, and you know Bruss is going to keep feeding Taylor, but Kaukauna doing a great job reading Bayport's senior middle. Little false start there almost by Madison LeBeau.
They don't call it on the tush push either. So. Nguyen Xuan.
Lefty.
Two-hand tap in the middle.
Just swing whatever arm is closest. All works out in the end for Taylor. 7th kill of the night.
Lead is 15-11 here, just past the halfway point of set number 2. Overpass, Nowak. And it's going to have to be dug out of the net, but unsuccessful for Kaukauna. See if Coach Mathias wants a timeout. Darren does elect to take one. The Pirates taking their largest lead once again.
3-0 run to force the timeout. Madison LeBeau serving. She's got 3 aces tonight. Bayport pulling away in set 2.
Carson Hawley just committed. Baseball player. His brother was a swimmer, right?
Griffin, sure enough, yep. Yeah, Griffin swam at UWM. Just looking at Griffin's name on the Bayport record board tonight at swim club practice. He was a heck of a sprinter. Swam Division I down the way.
$16-11 here, set number 2. Serve from the back line from LeBeau. She gave the Pirates a run in the first.
Little backhanded slap there from Anna Van Dalen. Gets the point. Kind of a drive-by flicking, if you will. That's unusual move, but it worked. And it's the second time we've seen Kaukauna call the timeout and score coming out of it. Coaches know what they're doing.
Brenna with a powerful swing, and it's on the back line.
Good call by the linesman. Ready to call it out. Saw it hit the line. Well done. 2 in a row for the Ghosts out of the timeout.
13-16. Mathias ready. A couple bounces with both hands. In from middle away. Fires a dart.
Nice pass.
Russ. Great pass. Left side. Nowak double is up on the right side. And waiting right there is Van Elzen with Ratner. The run for the Ghosts continues out of the TO.
First time we've seen the Ghosts lock up Nowak. She's been feeding them lunch all day. 8 kills for Lily, but that time they were all over it.
Mathias again. The service pressure that's putting on Bayport continues. Miscommunication. 1-point game.
I got it. You get it. 4 straight for Kaukauna out of the break. 1 away from a tie game here in the second set.
Brenna again looking at Mom on the sideline, and she tells her where to serve one away. Bruss left side to Nowak. This time a roll shot over the block, covered at the 10-foot line. Middle run. Pirates get an arm on it, but it goes down as a kill, and Ratner brings Kaukauna all the way back from down 16-11. It's 16 apiece, and Bayport's going to exhaust the timeout.
Yeah, Kaukana's got the momentum here in the second set. Bayport ran away from the Ghosts in the opening set. Kaukauna fighting back with some steady attacking, keeping the ball in play better than in the first set, and keeping them in the set. 16 all here.
As always, feel free to let us know where you may be listening from. Great to have you with us. Kaukauna, 5 consecutive points. Starting some life here midway through set number 2. Both these teams, as Brian alluded to at the pregame show, drastically different from what we had in a sectional match. Bayport returned. Nguyen Schwander played middle blocker. Bruss was half of their 6-2 setting. And Russell was not really utilized in that libero role. For the Ghosts, we already mentioned they have a Division II, Division III volleyball players right now at the next level, amongst others that graduated. So two very different teams from 11 months ago. As the Pirates keep one out of the net, Neuenschwander attack back row, played Matthias. Left side, big swing. Neuenschwander up at the block on the swing from Vandevort, and a point for Bayport.
Russ blocks it down. Kaukauna celebrating what they thought was a point. Bayport again keeping it off the floor. Huge point out of the timeout for the Pirates. Great hustle. Can the Pirates continue the momentum? Colombo back to serve. She's got one ace.
Middle, Pirates with Nugi again.
First block of the night for Neuenschwander. Stevens was there as well. 18-16 Bayport.
Colombo to the back line, picks up Matthias. Set behind the head. Pirates going to get a chance at a free ball.
Got to use it.
Russ, Neuenschwander again. 3 in a row that Nugi either gets a kill or the walk on.
If you're going to be a top-level team, you have to use free balls in transition. You have to make the other team pay for not putting pressure on your defense. Bayport does it behind the great setting of Megan Bruss.
Set. Tip covered by the Pirates. Again, Taylor continues.
4 straight for Bayport, 2 straight for Taylor. Great deliveries from Bruss, and Taylor making her setter look sharp, terminating the play.
Pirates have scored 4. Can they make it a handful? Pirates get a tip on it. Covered by Russell. Stevens is going to go with a big aggressive swing. Double is up for Kaukauna. Back to Stevens. Alexia cross court this time. Plenty of room, both back line and sideline. 5 straight points for the Pirates.
Unsung hero there, the best defensive setter in the conference, Megan Bruss, twice digging the ball off of the block. Love that well-rounded setter for Bayport. Ascendant last year for her defense and her offense, setting half the time, and this year she's the best the league has to offer for what we've seen so far.
Set high on the left side. A big, powerful swing from Vandevort with nothing in front of Ashlyn.
Yeah, that's a rally stopper right there. 5 straight for the Pirates. And Vandevort down the line.
Boy, that had some pace on it.
Hardest kill of the night for either team.
Put down the number 1, and that's what she gave.
Right.
Ratner down, their team within 4. Russell to Bruss. Megan's got to chase it down. Stevens coming in front, out of play.
Tried to play off the block there, but didn't get the contact. The opening set, Bayport really did a great job limiting Kaukauna to 1 point at a time. Kaukauna stringing some together here.
Anastasia off of the latest point for Kaukauna. And now we're going to have...
Oh, look at that.
The up official blew this one dead first.
Oh, mercy. That's a tough break. Coach Matthias going for a walk after that. They only had 5 on the court, it appeared. Kaukauna out of rotation. Coach not complaining about the call, but clearly upset. Took a lap down to the end of the bench. Boy, tough break and tough timing there.
Reeder covers nicely. Kaukauna going cross court. Colombo skies one off the heel of her hands. Stevens this time off of the tip a little bit. Comes in. 22-18 Pirates trying to close this second.
Boy, that's a rough 2-point swing on the road as Kaukauna calls the timeout. Unsure of what the call was. Again, we didn't see the Kaukauna coaching staff concerned about the call. I think they were concerned about what happened that caused the call. I do think that whatever the call was correct based on their reaction, but boy, he took a frustrated walk and a count to 10, and now he's laughing with his team in the huddle, right? You gotta lighten it up.
Is it 5 seconds to serve from whistle? Because it looked as though, I don't know if she was holding up or if she was holding a 5 or just saying hold up, we already lost.
Yeah, that's a great question. We'll have to send our sideline reporter down in between sets to find out who is that tonight. Trent Noyes in the house. Trent should be our sideline reporter. Let's get him on that.
I see Big Red down there. She's got more knowledge than the two of us combined times 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll send the courtside reporter down and see what we can get back for you folks. If we forget, just text the booth. tweet the booth. We'll figure it out.
23-18 now.
Russell with the ace. So clutch out of the timeout. 7th ace of the night. 4th of the set. Bayport set point in control. It was tied at 16.
Serve over by Russell. Popped in the air. Trying to get to it is Folker. Tip over. Covered by Bruss. Russell from a platform, left side Stevens. Big swing into a double, covered up by Megan once again. Stevens from 12 feet away. Reeder gets the dig over on 2. Russell steps into it, overpass up there, 2-hand slam. Nyla Wilkinson keeps us going.
Yeah, Bruss went flying in to try to cover the overpass and kind of laughing about it, but what a defensive awareness by Megan. Again, another great dig off the block coverage. Kaukauna lives to play another day, holds off 1 set point.
Service will come from Lom. Kayla sends one over. Stevens to Bruss. Megan on 2. This time covered up very nicely by Garrett. Tack right side. A little punch into the air. Bruss jump set in the middle. Voigt off the block and down. Bayport takes set number 2.
Love the trust that Megan Bruss has in her freshman Amelia Voigt. Goes to her on set point. Voigt converts. All smiles in the Bayport huddle. 25-19, Bayport up 2-0.
Pirates take it in the second. To the third we move. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Volleyball.
This is the story about a little empathy. No matter where little empathy looked, it just couldn't find its place in the world. Which was sad, because it had so much to give. Then one day, little empathy made a friend. And the friend took it somewhere it would always be useful and appreciated. Welcome to a place where healthcare is all about caring. Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Call us for delivery. It's the best way to feed your office for lunch.
I'm a people person. I'm a movie buff.
I'm a data wizard.
It's time to thrive in a career you love and soar higher with NWTC, where you can excel in a flexible, career-focused program that fits you, what you enjoy doing, and how you want to learn. Whether that's in person or online, it all starts at NWTC. Soar higher with us.
At Parker John's, we do barbecue the right way, from tender pulled pork to slow smoked brisket.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not in the mood for barbecue? Our Stonefire pizzas are baked to perfection. Looking to wet your whistle? We've got great craft beers, signature cocktails, and loaded Bloody Marys. Parker John's is a family-friendly place to have a smoking good time. So whether you're here for all-you-can-eat nights or just a great meal, we're bringing the smoking good flavor 7 days a week. Come on down, we can't wait to have you.
Parker John's.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast. And don't stop there. Like us on Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
2 sets and on, the Pirates lead the Ghosts after 25-19 second set. And we get set for the third.
Pirates close it out on a 9-3 run. Heavy dose of Taylor Noonschwander. She now leads the Pirates with 9 kills. Nowak 8, Stevens 7.
High on the outside, Nowak. Reeder diving forward and keeps it off the floor.
Wow, what a swing.
Russell, Nowak, they'll set over free ball. Chance to step into one. Back line from Vandervoort, right to the center. Falker, tip to the front corner. A chicken wing by Lynch. Bruss has to try to fetch after it. Tip off the top of the twine, and we continue with the first set of the third. Lynch going cross court, and off a fingertip and down for Kira.
The longest points of the night here to start the third set. Lynch converts on her second. Bayport gets the early lead. Down the line serve. Right through the rafters, but Kaukauna handles it. Wow, great concentration there by the visitors.
Bruss to Noogie. New and Schwander in the middle, 2-0 start.
Call it double digits for Taylor.
LeBeau with the serve. Reeder trying to keep it
tonight.
Close. Russell get it to Bruss. 10-foot line jump set. Nowak, she's off the pin a little bit. Attack back row. Big back row attack from Vandervoort. We've seen a couple times with Ashland can get behind it, and her right arm gets a kill.
Yeah, she's the straw that stirs the drink for Kaukauna. Really impressed by Reeder as well. She's reading those cross-court attacks extremely well in that libero jersey.
Reeder just a
junior.
I'd like to see almost Vandervoort get a few more swings. Number 2 in orange and black.
Yeah, make them stop her, right?
Left side, swing for Nowak. Ball got tipped, and Reeder had to flail at it with her right arm, but couldn't keep it off the floor.
Yeah, the tip did just enough to cross up the libero.
(3-1) here in set 3. Pirates lead it 2-0. Chris and Brian from Bayport High School. Colombo serves one in on Vandervoort. Attack right side. Tip of the net. Bayport's going to go over with the contact after the block. And then off the block and down, a kill for Van Elzen.
Kaukauna wanted the double contact on Taylor. Officials have been letting both sides play tonight, so they let that one go as well. But all's well that ends well for the Ghosts as they get the kill off of the block. 3-2 Bayport early on.
Little early scouting for Thursday. You mentioned the officials and letting things go.
Nice. Down the line that time by Vandervoort.
The officials on Thursday are the officials that had the sectional final the last 2 years.
Outstanding.
And I say that because they call things very tight.
Consistency.
Yes.
You know, I think both teams can adjust if things are called consistently.
Yep.
If it varies from play to play, that can be confounding.
Bruss left side to Stevens.
You can't give her that much time. Just jump and then decide in the air. That's what athletes do, Chris. I wouldn't know, but I've heard.
Must be nice weather up there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Pirates a 4-3 advantage. Tight to the net. Kaukauna can't return it. An ace for the Pirates.
First of the third set. Third of the night for Russell. She's been strong. 6-3, Bayport doubling up. Kaukauna. Overpass. Bruss gets the block. Count it for the setter. Second of the night for Megan.
Now, she doesn't get a kill on that also, does she?
Nope. It can be a block or a kill.
One or the other?
Yep. Scorekeeper's discretion. Sometimes it's sort of up to and including, are they swinging at it? Are they just trying to kind of block it on back on the other side? Can't guess wrong.
Half of each?
No. Got to call one or the other.
Free ball comes over from Stevens. Reeder pops one right up to Falker. Attack right side, push to the back line, and they covered up by Colombo.
Great pass.
Bruss over on 2 with the left hand, Megan Bruss.
Right there. Great pass. Gives Megan the option to call her own number. She does and executes. Early timeout for Kaukauna. Bayport up 8-3.
Largest lead of the night for the Pirates as you're looking to capture a moment or a milestone. AD Images will be there to capture those memories, specializing in sports, families, seniors, business photography. The website is ad-images.com where you can find all the session options and pricing. Now booking today. Thank you, Howard Swamico, for your business and support. 8-3 Pirates in the third as the opening sets go to Bayport 13-19. They lead it here 8-3, set 3. Be interesting what we will have on tap for us on Thursday for the Pirates. We mentioned they welcome in the Phantoms of West De Pere. And for West De Pere, they field who could be the top outside hitter in all of the FRCC, and that being just a junior of Lauren Tisler. Tip at the net. Bruss joust at the net. She loses it. Voigt trying to cover. Russell's going to send over on 3. Kaukauna wanted the call there for a double contact.
Great coverage by LeBeau.
Stevens going cross court. Reeder pops one straight up in the air. Attack from Vandervoort down the line, covered up by LeBeau. Pirates with Stevens again. More kind of a roll shot as she plays a little sidewinder. Vandervoort off the block and down. It goes for Ashlyn.
Yeah, it's Reeder Island on the cross court right now for Kaukauna. She is outstanding, keeping her team in these points. Bayport's up 2-0, but Reeder's giving her team a shot. Love the play from the libero.
Is that solely reading things, or is that some of that just guessing?
Could be scouting. My guess is it's also just reading her blockers well. She could be set up based on what they see on tape from Bayport, and then certainly athleticism, lateral quickness.
If you see your blockers covering left, then you should try to get right because the hitter's obviously going to try to go around. As Kaukauna gets another point, they climb within 8-5 here in the third.
Instincts and reps, like catchers who frame a pitch well, right? They have enough reps with the pitcher, enough experience to know, to anticipate, and to execute.
Serve will come from from a 19, Kayla Lam.
Odd swing and follow through there by Lam as she watches Stevens hammer it cross court.
A 9-5 advantage for the Pirates. Bruss picks out Reeder. Left side, swing. Russell skies one tight to the twine. Bayport accidentally goes over on 2, and waiting there for it was Nyla Wilkinson.
Little family reunion ball there. Wilkinson gets the last laugh.
Played volleyball and a family reunion lately?
I have not.
I haven't either. Tried to play spike ball this summer with the family.
That's fun for young men with functional knees and backs, I've heard. I am none of those 3 things. My spike ball era is long over.
Did it start?
No. Spent those years actually playing some volleyball and other things back when I could jump and run. It was fun, you know. Leave the athletic sports to the young kids. As Bayport wins the race to double digits, 10-6. Spike ball's a campus hit. I know my son and the swim team at Stevens Point like them some spike ball in the off season, right? Can't get injured during swim season, but
I think the family reunion, but I'd get too upset that we go over on 1 or 2 every single time.
Run the offense.
Exactly. Bruss, middle run. Voigt can't get it over. 7-10, Kaukauna with the serve. They trail by 3 here in the third.
Just sticking around but not able to stack points together. That's been the story tonight. The untimely, unforced error. Not serving as aggressive as Bayport. Just 4 aces, 2 errors for Kaukauna. Make it 3. Announcer jinx. Although if it's the road team, is it really? 11-7. Bayport up. Voigt to serve. Switches sides. Dealing from the bottom of the deck here is Coach Alexander Wolf. Let's see if Voigt converts.
Middle swing from Ratner.
Russ's first contact goes right off the rafters.
You can play it off the rafters or the ceiling on your own side. You cannot send one over off of the extremities hanging above.
Accurate.
Jump serves comes from Fulker.
Back-to-back service errors for Kaukauna. It's a young team unable to stack points to mount a comeback. Service ace. Miss Madison LeBeau, give her 4 on the night. 9 overall for Bayport to just 4 errors. So the slower start than against Pulaski, but the service game still a big part of the Bayport arsenal, as that time the serve forces the ball over in 2.
Nowak into a block, and the block cannot hold it. Kill for Lily Nowak.
Nowak joins Noonschwander in double figures, 10 apiece. Alexia Stevens 1 behind in 9. If you've got 3 different attackers in or near double figures, that means your setter's having yourself a night. Megan Bruss, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely dealing for Bayport.
Reader skies one. Fulker doesn't have to move. A little tip over near side, but it goes outside the antenna. Line official right on top of it.
Good job by the officials to communicate.
The ball has any piece over the, it's not like a field goal post where it's good. If it goes over the antenna at any point.
Another ace, 5 for Madison, as Kaukauna gifts her the ace with the Olay defense. Not often you see field goals or extra points go over the top of the goalpost, however.
No, not often. But if any portion goes over or outside, it is out of play immediately. If it touches the candy cane antenna, it is also out and dead immediately.
Linesman well positioned to make that call. Right down the line, part of their responsibilities. Great swing, great block. Noonschwander read it that time.
Russell steps in so that Bruss can get contact number 2. Nowak going in. Double is there. Pirates cover, and Nowak's going to get another swing at it. Roll shot that's covered up by Van Dalen. Back row attack, Vandervoort going, diving forward. LeBeau keeps it off the floor. Nowak a third try at it. Reader skies one into the air. Fulker, attack right side. Double can't get to it, and a kill for Van Elzen. Best point of the night for a rally from Kaukauna.
You can see the promise in these 2 young teams. They can really string together some points. They pass the ball so well, especially Kaukauna. Really impressed with their back row tonight. And they can score in transition. These teams know how to string together a play. It's stringing together the points, not just the transitions and the plays within the point. That'll be the difference between a successful year and not for these 2 young teams.
Double right side and another block for Van Elzen and squad.
Not going away are the visitors. Certainly the first 2 set scores, 25-13, 25-19, make it look one-sided, but Kaukauna hung tough. It was Bayport pulling away late. Let's see if Kaukauna can close things up here.
Matthias, a big, heavy serve just over the top of the net. Nowak getting a full workout here in the last couple of points. Swing off the block with the right arm. Vandervoort once again back within 5.
Yeah, great execution swinging off the Bayport block right now for Kaukauna. That's about 3 of the last 4 points where they've scored swinging hard off the block. That's got to be a coaching point during that last time out for Kaukauna. Be aggressive. Attack that Bayport block. Go down swinging. As the serve just sails deep. Nice run there by the Ghost, but Bayport 17-11. In great position here to earn the sweep.
Colombo is going to come closer towards Coach Wolf.
He's pulled a couple servers over to the right side of the Bayport back row. Must see something. Just trying to probably serve away from Reader.
Yeah.
Stevens converts. hits both lines. And that is 3 attackers in double figures. Nowak, Neuenschwander, Stevens, 10, 10, and 10. Megan Bruss absolutely quarterbacking this Bayport offense to perfection.
Reeder moving right, pops one up to a teammate to the center.
Great dig.
Vandevort with the swing, and Kaukauna not going to be able to get it back to her.
LeBeau with the dig. It's not a stat that we track, but she's had a couple nice pickups. Coach Alexander Wolf points right at her with the pen. That's you right there. You did that thing. Great job by Bayport forcing the timeout. Madison LeBeau making an impact from the back row tonight. Bayport up 19-11.
Pirates trying to close things out in a sweep. Again, we'll be back on Thursday for a varsity conference affair. That'll be Fox River Classic Conference Volleyball. Bayport welcoming in the West De Pere Phantoms in that one. But first, they have to close out the Ghosts. 13-19 and now a 19-11 lead past the halfway point to this one.
Impressed with the back row play tonight from Bayport. Not just Madison LeBeau, Taylor Russell, been outstanding. Between those two, 8 aces. Not to mention a handful of great digs in transition. Megan Bruss, of course, outstanding, defending her position, covering her hitters.
Vandevort, big swing, but this one misses long. You know, you don't want to be too reliant on one person, but I really liked what I've seen out of Ashlyn Vandevort when she's gotten a good run at it.
No question. Had years like that here at Bayport where they have one outside hitter, maybe young middles, not quite ready to carry the offense, and 30-40 swings a night for the outstanding leader. But this Bayport team is well balanced, and they've got the setter who can bring out the best in all of her options in Megan Bruss.
It doesn't need to be a Morgan Stewart of Southwest, where against these very Phantoms in the regional final last year, she had 96 swings. Don't need quite that from one player.
Took her arm off and carried it home in the duffel bag after that. 96 swings. Mercy.
Yeah, Paige Hostetler got some right arm workouts in, but nothing like that.
Paige might be the classic Bayport example. Couple nights of 20, 22, 25 kills.
The good old days.
Right? Part of this team's legacy. An ascendant Bayport program. Topping out at the state tournament last year, first time ever. And this is a young team that I think at 11-3 on its way to 12-3 here, up 10, 22-12. Certainly exceeding expectations early on this year. Learning on the go and winning while they're learning. Can't beat that.
Russell pops on the brush. She'll go over on 2. Nice job by Vandevort to step up. Tack right side, missing long. The Pirates closing in.
Yeah, just too many unforced errors here for the visitors. Certainly felt a lot closer here than 23-12 late, but again, we've seen Bayport just go tearing down the stretch of all 3 of these sets to close them out. Another deep attack as Kaukauna getting a little tired. Fundamentals breaking down a little bit, not getting on top of the ball. 24-12, Russell serves it. Almost an ace to close it out.
Free ball comes over, and Bayport miscommunication.
I didn't see their entire fan base standing up ready to end this. They missed the memo, perhaps.
We've seen some anticlimactic endings.
Right.
There.
They do have 11 more chances, however, Chris. So
Kaukauna fends off the first match.
Yeah, statistically, I'm going to go with Bayport. I'm not a gambling man, nor do I advocate for gambling on high school athletics, but I like Bayport's odds here.
Russell from a knee up to Bruss. Jump set left side. Stevens, a little underhand tip. Chickens wings. Free ball left side. Colombo up to Megan. High set left side. Stevens tip again. And Kaukauna got a finger on it. Middle Voigt trying to go down the line, and Amelia misses wide.
Great aggressive swing there by Voigt. Russ trying to get Stevens to put it away and then finally forced to go to the freshman in the middle. 2 in a row, Chris. They're going to make a fool out of me.
Exciting.
Doesn't take much.
Stevens to Bruss, over on 2, covered by Reeder, and a follow-through by the Bayport setter. You cannot touch the twine of any way, and Megan Bruss, after the attempt at the left hand to go over, she ran into the net.
3 in a row. I don't appreciate that smirk, sir.
Russell into the rafters. Bayport with Stevens going to try to track one cross court. Free ball back to the left side.
Here it is.
Colombo to Megan. Bruss, middle to Voigt. Block is up. Good solo there by Wilkinson. We continue on down the line. Kill for Stevens and Bayport to take the match.
25-13, 25-19, 25-15. Battle of 2 young teams. Kaukauna, no quit in the Ghosts, but they fall to 6-11 overall. Bayport improves to 12-3 in another sweep at home here at Bayport High School.
We'll step aside, take a break, recap this one, get you home on your Tuesday evening. The Pirates take it in 3. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Volleyball.
It's time to zip over to Zesty's for a fresh homemade meal. Zesty burgers are fresh, never frozen, 100% beef, grilled to perfection. Zesty's also serving Wisconsin cheese curds, homemade chicken booyah, and featuring the Chicago-style hot dog. Stay for dessert and try some fresh-made frozen custard and cones. Sundays, shakes, or scrambles. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, locally owned and operated for more than 35 years with locations open in Alloway and Howard. Visit Facebook for flavor of the day.
Thanks, Mom! Greg Young of Abrams is your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting is quality you can depend on. Greg Young is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out with a fully staffed service and collision center that will work on all makes and models with free estimates. And don't forget about the huge parts department. And we need cars. We'll buy your car even if you don't buy from us. So stop by and check us out or check out our inventory online at GregYoungAbrams.com.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
When you show a little empathy, you share a little too. Until a little becomes a lot. Welcome to Amplify Health. A little empathy changes everything.
Welcome to Kim's Ace Hardware, your go-to for fall prep and winter gear. From leaf cleanup to first snowfall, we've got the tools, snow blowers, and ice melt to keep things moving. Need equipment for the big jobs? Stop by Howard or Wrightstown for rental tools that make it easy. Our friendly team is ready to help you prep for whatever fall throws your way. Find us in Howard, Wrightstown, and Ashwaubenon. Kim's Ace Hardware, your neighborhood hardware store. See you soon.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Call us for delivery. It's the best way to feed your office for lunch.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
Pirates in a sweep. They take it 13-19-15 here in straight sets. They get the win over Kaukauna.
Great all-around offense led by setter Megan Bruss. Alexia Stevens, 12 kills. Taylor Neuenschwander, 11 kills. Lily Nowak, 10 kills. Well-balanced Bayport attack in the sweep. The back row brought their A game tonight. Taylor Russell was outstanding in the Libero jersey. Great digs along with 3 aces. A player of the match tonight, let's give it to Madison LeBeau. 5 aces, some big-time digs in transition. Offense gets a lot of the attention, and for good reason. But tonight, in a team win, let's honor a defensive specialist. Back row, senior, Madison LeBeau, 5 aces, handful of digs. Great night by Madison. She's our player of the match.
Yeah, she was outstanding on the back lines, both serving and going to involve a little more action this Tuesday versus what we saw last week against Pulaski. And her play invited that activity on the floor. And what is a Bayport sweep? We'll be back on Thursday, as that will be a conference affair back to FRCC play. Pirates will welcome the Phantoms of West De Pere. For Brian Nickel, I'm Chris Learman. Have a wonderful evening, Howard Swamical. You've been listening to Bayport Pirate Volleyball on NEW Sports Radio.